Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy Trans Day of Visibility to all my trans brothers, sisters, and non-binary siblings out there. It has been a really rough time for trans people recently. There has been a lot of transphobia, a lot of really hateful rhetoric being thrown around, especially with all of the anti-trans legislation, anti-LGBT legislation being put out in the United States, the recent mass shooting in Tennessee. There's just a lot of hate surrounding the trans community right now, and I just kind of wanted to come on here. I just wanted to kind of make a video poking fun at conservatives because I feel like a lot of the time their talking points just don't add up. Their arguments just have no merit to them whatsoever, and honestly they make me laugh more than they make me mad for the most part. So I wanted to kind of share with you guys today some of my favorite Twitter moments that I've seen recently online within like the past month or so. I've been collecting them over time, and I feel like I've got a good enough collection now that I can share with you guys what's been on my timeline. So yeah, sit back, grab some popcorn, and let's poke fun at conservative rhetoric. I'm saving the best one for last because it's truly the most ridiculous thing I have ever seen. And I've been pretty active on the internet since like 2016, 2017. So I've been on the internet for a while and I've never seen anything as crazy as this last part. So the first one that I'm going to show you guys is just like a screenshot of a TikTok that's reposting a clip from a talk show. I've seen clips from this talk show multiple times before. This guy basically goes out and goes to these like conservative rallies and things like that and just asks the most basic questions to conservative people at these rallies, and they always have the craziest fucking answers. So the person who's part of this talk show is asking this conservative person whether or not they believe that drag shows or guns pose a larger threat to the children of the nation. And of course this person, they responded with, well, there's probably 100,000 children that die from drag shows. Which we know that that's not true. I mean, come on. I don't think there's any like recorded deaths at a drag show of a child. So I'd like to see your source on that.
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
This one I didn't think it was funny in the sense of like, haha, this is like very ironic. I thought it was funny in the sense of like, what the fuck is actually going on right now? So yeah, this one is just a screenshot of a woman's tweet where she tweeted out a picture of Posey Parker, who is a TERF from New Zealand, and because of her beliefs, she got tomato soup thrown at her. And so this person posted a picture where they edited her to have this title as heroine, basically saying that she's an adult human female, which is basically a dog whistle for TERFs. When it comes to trans women, that's how they identify human females. And someone, rightfully so, replied calling her a Nazi, and her response was really what got me laughing, I guess. A stunningly brave Nazi. God, I love that woman. She's agreeing that Posey Parker is a Nazi, and she's praising her despite that fact. It reminds me of that one meme, what is it, where it's like, I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at something, and the person goes, you can excuse racism. It's almost like she's saying, I can excuse being a Nazi, but I draw the line at having tomato soup thrown at me because I'm a TERF. Like, that just seems like something that normal people wouldn't want to do. Okay, this one I thought was actually pretty funny because it's, we're going back to the pronoun debate now with this one. This person, who is a real woman, you know, they made it their username as well as their actual name on their profile. This is a little hidden Easter egg here as well. They have tomato soup as their profile picture, but if you zoom in really closely, guess who is on the label of the tomato soup? Posey Parker. So we already know that this person is a TERF and a Nazi. Let's see what they have to say about pronouns. Straight people don't use pronouns. Why do you, that's a pronoun, keep trying to force them on us? Why does the trans mafia insist on forcing pronouns on everyone? I, that's a pronoun, don't use them, that's a pronoun, for myself, and I, that's a pronoun, will not use them for delusional men either. If you were to take this tweet and turn it into a drinking game where you took a shot every time this person used a pronoun in this singular tweet, you would probably feel a little bit tipsy by the end of this thread. It's like they never went to high school English class. Like, come on, people. I'm gonna go ahead and put up a list of pronouns right here for you guys so that you know that when you're typing out these ridiculous tweets, you can double check your work and you can make sure that you're not actually using any pronouns. Depending on how deep you are into the transphobic lore on Twitter, there's also an argument that's kind of adjacent to the usage of pronouns where cis people don't like being called cis because to them being called cis is a slur. It's a whole fucking thing. But basically, I found this tweet from an account called End Wokeness. But the tweet has a picture of what I'm assuming is a horse costume, very poorly made, and they captioned it "trans horse." And then next to that picture is a picture of obviously a real horse, and they said "cis horse." So the joke here is, for those of you who don't get it, they're saying that cis people are real, whereas trans people are fake, or they're just dressing up, basically, which is a very old and tired argument. And at this point, you know, I just wish that these people would get better jokes. Like, yawn, come on. If you're really trying to insult me, come up with something that I haven't heard since 2018. This next one, this tweet kind of goes hand in hand with that horse one that I just showed you guys. This person, Tracy Turfiraptor, so they're very proud of the fact that they are a turf, tweeted out, "The word woman means adult human female, like hen means adult human chicken. You may want to mangle language to the point of meaninglessness. The rest of us aren't playing." I'll read out that first sentence for you in case you didn't catch it the first time. The word woman means adult human female, like hen means adult human chicken. Very solid argument from Tracy Turfiraptor. Thank you for that. Yeah. Okay, this one, the jokes are tired. I'm tired of these jokes. It's nonstop. This is like the only thing that conservative transphobic people have, and they keep it in their back pocket at all times. For any opportunity they can, they're going to use this joke. This tweet is from ABC News. It's a very serious tweet. 2 people are dead, 9 are missing, and multiple others are injured after an explosion at a chocolate factory. Paul Arms tweeted out, "The explosion's pronouns are her, she." Now, I'll give it to Paul. I did giggle a little bit when I read this because her, she, and the explosion happened at a chocolate factory. However, these pronoun jokes are so outdated and so repetitive. It's not funny anymore, and it's just not something, it's not the time. It's not the right context, Paul. Come on. Alright, this one is a bit more serious. This one's not really funny at all, actually. It was just so shocking. I felt like I had to put it in the video to really put into perspective what these people think of us. This is a group on Facebook where they posted a graphic that says, "It's time, put the trans people in camps, all of them, no more of this nonsense." And you know, just to clarify, I don't think that they're talking about a nice little summer camp action or anything like that. They are most definitely referring to the concentration camps that the Nazis used for Jews back during the Holocaust, which again is something that we've talked about before in this video, where they're openly associating with Nazis and basically confirming that they're not Nazis, you know. They just won't come outright and say it because, of course, that would be bad for their image. I just wanted to put that one in here. Again, it's not very funny, but I felt like it was needed in order to really demonstrate to everybody out there just how serious this situation has become. Like, they're actively calling for the genocide of trans people. This isn't a joke anymore. In the beginning of the video, I told you guys I was going to save the best for last, so here it is. This is one of the most ridiculous things I've seen on the internet in God knows how long. This person, Jessica Penn, she posted a graphic where she circled a bunch of models of female genitalia, like vulva, labia, and stuff like that. And she circled the ones in red that she said were natural or like normal looking vulva for women. So that we would know for whenever we see a vagina, whether or not it was a cis woman's vagina or a trans woman's vagina post bottom surgery. Of course, that went about as well for her as it would have for anybody posting bullshit like that. But she took it a step further. She posted in her thread, "This is obviously not a female vulva. It should not be included in a vulva diversity project. Cis women do not deserve to pay the price for non-anatomical trans surgery outcomes. People should be able to recognize what a normal, natural vulva looks like. That's the point." Which, again, normal, natural vulva is a very objective term. Electra Rain, she's a very well-known female adult entertainer. She responded and said, "This looks a hell of a lot like mine, and I was born with it. Just because it doesn't look like yours doesn't mean it's not natural," which is, again, the point that I just said. Jessica, ever the stubborn woman she is, responded and said, "It doesn't. Look again, look closer." But that's not the craziest part. The craziest part is not the fact that she told this woman that's not what her genitalia looks like. Jessica took it a step further, and she actually DM'd Electra on Twitter and said, "Can you send me a vulva pic in the same position? I can explain how it really doesn't look like that cast." I just thought that was so fucking creepy and crazy. When I saw this Twitter thread, my jaw dropped. Like, I was so just dumbfounded at the fact that this happened. I told you guys I saved the best for last. I told you guys I saved the best and most fucked up one for last. So I hope I didn't let you down. And I hope this video either made you laugh or opened your eyes to what's going on in the world regarding society's general view of trans people at the moment. Happy Trans Day of Visibility, I guess. We're fucked. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Maybe we can make a part 2. I'm sure there's tons more content out there that I didn't see on my own Twitter feed. There's no shortage of transphobic content out there on the internet right now. Anyway, thank you guys so much again for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I hope I will see y'all in the next video.